Hello, Capricorn. This is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for June 16th through the 30th. I've cleared these cards, and now I'm going to shuffle them, and then we'll break them up. Just a few more, I feel. Okay. Then we're going to break them up as I said. Let's get going on that. Just to let you guys know, I'll probably say it at the end of the video. For the month of August, I won't be doing any readings. I'll be out of town for the whole month. But if I can squeeze in a full month reading, I'm going to try to do that sometime in July, early for August. So just letting you guys know, in case you don't see a video, that'll be the reason. All right. So for Capricorn, okay, the first card is the Devil. Oh my, what the hell's going on, Capricorn? Oh God, let's figure this one out, huh? Okay, don't panic. The next one is the Three of Swords. Okay, we're having some heartache going on here. The next card is the Four of Swords. Wow, you're getting hit with some really hard cards, Capricorn. I'm so sorry. What is up for all you out there? And Judgment. Okay, let's get into this. So, of course, I know that all of you out there are aware the Devil card is scary. We immediately start thinking the worst things. I am seeing that there is a trail here of some difficulties. They look pretty heavy, Capricorn. I don't know if this is for all the Capricorns out there, but I know a few of you are really going through something really difficult and traumatic. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're going through this, Capricorn. If you already are experiencing it, or if it will begin to unfold. The Devil card talks about maybe some choices that weren't very well thought out. And perhaps the choices that maybe Capricorn made, or someone involved with Capricorn around you, those choices have now kind of come to light, and they have not produced what Capricorn would have liked. So it's almost like Capricorn was expecting something different and got this instead. Like a slap in your face type feeling I'm hearing. This feels very much more like an emotional hit, an emotional slap, Let's go on to the next card. The next card is the Three of Swords. And so the Three of Swords talks about that heartache, that pain, that Capricorn, or someone that Capricorn is involved with or around Capricorn, is feeling something very painful. And it hurts the heart. It hits the heart. It affects the heart. And this person is worried. This person right there, you see them. They are worried. Those swords can be mental. The heart is the heart. And the person sitting there is sitting like stunned or in awe about something that's going on in Capricorn's life. And it's painful. It hurts. It fucking hurts. Okay, let's keep going, okay? The Four of Swords talks about, to me, about someone taking illness, like starting to get sick over this. You know, I don't know why I'm hearing taking ill, like taking in ill or taking ill. I'm so sorry if that doesn't sound right. I kind of get the vibe from it though. It's almost like because of what's been going on, because of this, because of this, it's like somebody has almost chosen to check out. They are wiped out. Those swords that are around Capricorn, if this is you or the person around you, they, you're just, you're like, you're cooked, you're fried, and you can't even want to get out of bed. You don't want to face the world. You want that window that's there, you want it closed. You don't want to see anything in front of you. And this card really kind of tells me that you just don't want to see what's in front of you. That heart is in front of you, or in the person you're involved with. That heart with the three swords, it's in front of your face, and it's like you don't want to fucking see it. You don't want to see it. You don't want to know it. And I don't mean that judgmental. I meant more like you just don't want to see it. You don't want to face it. You don't want to feel it. Whatever this, it's almost like something's been done to you, or someone has hurt you. You have found something out, and you feel this sense of like, if you could, here in this card, I don't mean to be really horrible and negative or anything. I'm so sorry, Capricorn. I'm just trying to read. I apologize if I sound not sympathetic or to your pain, but I feel like you're on fire. I feel like you feel you're on fire, or you want to jump in that fire because you don't want to feel this pain, and almost like you don't want to exist anymore. Like you've kind of, I don't want to say you've given up. This card feels more like the pain and you don't want to see it. This one feels like you've gotten sick over it because of this. I feel like somebody's brought harm to you. And the next card is the Judgment. I feel like someone's brought harm to you and broken your heart and broken your spirit. Or I feel like perhaps some of the choices that Capricorn made along the way didn't pay off. They didn't. I think you might have thought something would work out for you a certain way, and it didn't. And then the Judgment card comes in telling you something like, forgive me if I sound like I'm picking on you. I'm hearing what I say, so I'm gonna go back. I'm sorry, I want to lose train of thought. I feel like someone's saying something like you took these risks, you knew better. You know, you made these decisions, you made these choices, and now you're almost like paying for those. This is a heavy reading. I mean, this is heavy. I feel so sorry for you, in a sense, like if this is happening to you and you just got fucking hit with it. Or I feel like if maybe perhaps some of the things that you've that you've done along the way in your life, and now they're kind of coming back, and they just didn't work out for you, and maybe some of the choices you made just weren't maybe well thought out, and now there's this difficult price that's being paid for it. It's like I feel almost like you're kind of on blast. Maybe people are aware of what's going on, and that's why maybe you're in bed and you just don't want to deal with it. You don't, you want to go away. You want the lights off, and you don't want any light to come in, because you feel so ill from this pain or this embarrassment that you're feeling, or that someone has brought to you. Maybe some of your personal stuff has come out. And we all have personal, we're private people, as we're open and we're private, right? And you have private things that go on in your life, and you have a right to have that privacy. And maybe some things have come to light, and that's why you're maybe just embarrassed about it. Maybe maybe you didn't make some good choices, and maybe the shit is out, and you're fucking embarrassed, and you're hiding in bed. You don't want people to know. You don't want to see anybody because you're just humiliated or embarrassed because someone kind of fucked you over. You know, the cat's out of the bag. I heard something like that right now. I don't know what. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm so sorry. I'm just what I hear, and I'm saying it. Okay. So, it sounds like June is a really tough month for some of the Capricorn people out there. Let me start pulling some cards out and see what's going on. This is a 2-week reading. So, um, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at this devil card. We're going to pull a card here and see what's going on. Okay, so the devil card, then we get the tower. Jesus, Louises. Yeah, something's out. Something happens. It's not in your favor, or you're with someone involved somehow, and so therefore, again, it's not in your favor because you're connected to that person. So there's some difficulties here. Let me pull out another card. The 4 of coins. um, it's just like not a it's like I feel like there's this shocking event or news, and it makes you literally want to jump out of this tower that I'm seeing. I feel like it's an embarrassment or something like this, something very private. That's like an embarrassment. And the 4 of coins talks about you wanting to retract. I hope that's the right word. You kind of start to kind of come in. You don't want everybody to see your shit. You know what I mean? You don't want everybody reading you. That's why you're over here in bed, hiding from the world. And I understand your pain. You know what, Capricorn? I'm fucking sympathetic to you, man. You know why? Because I've fucking been in this. Who hasn't? Who hasn't been in something that's just been embarrassing or difficult, or maybe you've been had or misled, or I mean, fuck. I don't know. I feel like everybody's has gone through this, and if you haven't gone through something painful and traumatic, well, then you're fucking lucky. But not me. It's happened to me. It's hit me hard, where I wanted this to jump off a fucking burning tower. Fucking, I felt like someone came after me and devastated me, and I wanted to, you know, close my arms and hide, not share the news or the information. Someone broke my heart at one point. I mean, we've all had a broken heart somewhere along the way, or something's been done where you want to just hide, and you don't want to face people because you don't want to have to explain things. And judgment comes around, and it just makes it even harder, right? Maybe you question your choices, maybe you question yourself. And so it's a difficult time for Capricorn, you know. And I feel like, Capricorn, I want you to know something, that if you're the one that's going through this, I want you to know that whatever it is, I'm so sorry that you're going through something, but I know that you can get out of this. And it's about finding the fight in you, finding the life in you, finding fighting with all of you and not letting this tear you down. Don't let it break your spirit. Don't lose hope. Everything can be turned around. And what you're going through, others have gone through. You're not the only one. You're not alone. Okay, I'm going to pull a card on the Three of Swords because I want to see what that's about. The Three of Swords, and now we have the Seven of Coins. So the Seven Coins talks about, you know, your riches, your value, your valuables, your what you have stocked away, what you find as the worth that you have, the things that you own, the things that you value. It could be a number of things. So when I see it with the Three of Swords, I mean, the coins represent like money and value. Yes, these coins can mean other things as well, like, for example, friends and family, your reputation, your name, and they can, of course, also be, you know, the assets that you have, the money, the car, the home. And it looks like your heartache pertains to something maybe of the financial, just because the coins really say that. It could be the other thing, but you know, your reputation is worth money. So they equal out, right? And also too, you know, like time, at least this is, I seriously feel time is money, is your money. It's worth money. So this could even be about your time and the things like that that are have worth. Let me pull one more card out, okay? I hope that made sense. I'm sorry if it doesn't. I'm trying to go in a direction and getting moved around. One more card on the Three of Swords. I want to see more. So we saw the Seven of Coins, and now we have the Seven of Cups. So it is a combination, exactly like I told you. It's both. It's like you got hit from kind of, I guess in a sense you could say, from the different directions. Not only is this about your financials, but this is also about the emotional. It's like you got hit with so many different things. There's two sevens here, and even in this card, it totally talks about it being kind of like all of it. I feel like Capricorn or somebody in very near you that affects you somehow, maybe a family member, your parents, a loved one, your partner, or yourself. You've been affected by it, and it's like everything, your home, your finances, maybe your children, your reputation, your work. It seems like it has to do with that. Ugh. I really hope this is for just a few of you out there. I fucking hate seeing these tough times. The only thing I can tell you though is I've been through this shit. I'm so sorry I'm not laughing at your problem. I have fucking been through this shit. But let me tell you something, man. I came out. I'm like the fucking phoenix. And maybe you can be the phoenix too. In the fucking fire and in the craziness of it all, guess what, man? I came out. I came up from the ashes, and it's like I took flight. And maybe you can have that too. Maybe all of this terrible time in your life will turn after. And maybe you'll have to go through this. But maybe after, you'll be like the phoenix. Maybe from all of that, you will come out on top. You will take flight and you will fly. And you'll take that experience and you'll grow. And you'll become something even better and even stronger. And you won't allow for this anymore. Perhaps you can rise from this. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of lessons, a lot of pain. Structurally, I feel like the structure's breaking apart for you. And I want you to be strong. I want you to be strong, Capricorn, while this is going on. If this is going on for you already and happening, or if you start feeling that dive, when you start feeling, whoa, shit is coming from all different directions, and maybe it's not even yours. Maybe it's somebody else that's energetically connected to you, but guess what? Shit lands in your lap, and somehow you're getting pulled into this. So that's what I'm getting for the month of June. I'm hoping that this is just for a small amount of you people. And I'm also hoping that maybe this isn't all directly towards you and just you're just being pulled into this chaos that's going on. I just really want you to feel like the phoenix, man. Like after everything, the phoenix comes out and has new life and soars and is not affected anymore by the things, by the fire, by the pain. It's like it takes flight and has new life and new light. So that's what I'm seeing for June 16th through the 30th. I'll be back in July, and hopefully this won't be as heavy as I'm feeling for some of you. Maybe it'll be just bits and pieces of this for Capricorn. I feel the soul, and I will be back in the month of July. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.